Hi, thank you so much for watching. This is California Psychics. My name is Danica. I am the Senior Social Media Coordinator. And today I'm here with Psychic Teagan. If you're new and Psychic Teagan is not a familiar face, we have her on every couple of weeks. She's always absolutely incredible to have on, such a joy. And she's here with us again today. If you're returning, thank you so much for stopping by again. Teagan, how are you? I know it's been like a month since we talked.
It has been, and I'm doing well. Thank you so much, Danica, and thank you everybody for tuning in today. I'm super excited to connect with some of you because I know right now we have the holidays already coming up. We just got through some big hurdles, and I wanted to talk a little bit with you guys today about maybe like chilling out on the energy, because we're so high and low with our world and the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Kwanzaa, all of that stuff. So I wanted to just take a couple minutes, if it's okay, and talk to you a little bit about like a gratitude altar or some kind of an altar honoring yourself. Yeah. So typically what I love to share with people is if there is a near and dear space in your home that you can actually kind of claim it, even if it's a tiny little corner, it doesn't matter how big. But this altar is specifically put together for you. Okay. All the things that you love. Like every morning I like to throw an oracle card just to see what my day is all about. Sometimes I will just ask my guides, what do I need to know today? Have a little bit of time with myself before I dive into the craziness of the world. So I wanted to share because I know that a lot of people, especially in our world today, are experiencing a lot of highs and lows. So I would encourage you to set up some kind of an altar, put your crystals on it, a wonderful family photo. Like it doesn't need to be anything crazy so that when someone walks in the door, they go, oh, you have an altar. No, it can be absolutely very simple and creative, with a little bit of salt and a little bit of water, moon water or whatever you like. And every time you walk by that, be reminded to take some time for some self-care because we're getting ready to go into even more crazy times with the holidays coming up. So I would like to just blast all of you right now out there watching on our Facebook Live, all social media. I just want to sprinkle you all with love and strength and healing and just continue to put one foot in front of the other, especially with all that's getting ready to come in November and December with the holidays.
Yeah, things are about to get really hectic. I don't know about you, but I have not started any of my Christmas shopping.
Oh,
I don't even know what I'm going to get people. But, I just know that as things get stressful, I just need to remember to take the time and just focus on myself, focus on all the things that I'm grateful for, my family, my friends, my cats, this incredible job.
Yes.
And just really bask in that gratefulness this holiday season. And if you're like me and sometimes you struggle to remember to share your gratitude, go check out our blog. We have this really awesome 30-day gratitude challenge. I started it a few days late because I never start things on the first of the month.
Right.
But it's been really helpful to just kind of take a couple moments out of my day and just really sit there and be grateful for what I have and be grateful for the things that sometimes I not take advantage. I take for granted, like, having a fridge stocked full of pizza or
right.
3 cats that love me. So definitely check that out.
Oh, I love that. I will check it out as well. Yes.
All right. So we're getting a lot of questions. Do you want to dive in?
Yeah, let's do this.
This one comes from Debbie. She asks, will I get a full-time job soon?
Okay. Hi, Debbie. If you can, take some deep breaths. Just give me permission to connect. Okay, sweetie. It comes in pretty fast and furious, but it doesn't come until after the first of the year. You may find yourself right around the 3rd week in December getting some kind of message, some kind of communication that floats in fairly quickly, Debbie. So it's definitely in the works by the end of this year, but stepping into the actual new role for me probably won't be until the 1st or 2nd week in January, which kind of makes sense with people wanting to kind of finish up the year. But my guides are saying this is a good time for you to bounce and move forward, move on. And the full-time job, you're just going to feel so much more comfortable. So I want you to just give this to the universe right here because the universe does have your back. Look for that. Some good news right around the 3rd week in December.
Before I pull the next question, we're getting a lot of people commenting, can I get a reading or me, please? If you do have a question that you want Teagan to answer, if you could try to phrase your question as specific as possible. If you are talking about another person, whether you're talking about a person you have a crush on, or an ex-love, or even just a friend or a daughter or something, if you could use their first name, that would be great.
Yes, that's perfect.
So this one comes from Salome. She asks, will things get any serious with me and Kendrick?
Okay. Hi, is Salome, how do you, Salome? Salome? Hi, Salome. Thank you for your question, sweetie. Give me just 1 second to make a connection here. And if you can, take some deep breaths. Okay. It's interesting because the first thing that I feel with Kendrick is kind of like, when you look at the tarot deck and you actually see the justice card that comes out, and usually there's that sword and the scales are kind of balanced a lot more. I do feel things are going to get serious, but it's going to take a little bit more time, honey. There's some heavy energy around Kendrick right now with balance. He or she could be going through something legal or just something that has them completely out of whack. It's kind of like when we go to the park and we want to sit on the teeter-totter with our friends. Right now, Salome, you are the grounded one on the floor, and Salome and Kendrick is the one way up in the air, woohoo, dangling the feet, doing their thing right now, which means there's a lot of things kind of out of balance. So I do see things balancing out for the two of you. Once things slow down for Kendrick, I do get the sense that he will want to take it to the next level. So, but right now, just know it's going to go up, it's going to go down, but it's not going to, do it quite so dramatically, okay? So things are going to start to even out. And I do feel you guys will work through this. So probably after the first of the year, maybe even the last week in December, going into the first week of January, that conversation will start to kind of come up. And I feel like it's naturally going to take place anyway. So maybe follow his lead right now until we can kind of balance things out, because I don't feel like he's going anywhere. I just feel like he's trying to kind of get his life put together, kind of like all of us right now, right? So it's just a little wacky as far as, all the energy into one thing and not learning how to balance, but he'll get there.
I love when you're on these live readings with us and you tell the audience to remember to take deep breaths, because I don't realize that I'm not breathing.
Yeah.
And I think that's just such a grateful thing to be mindful of. We hold so much tension and stress in our bodies, and especially now with how stressful the holidays are going to be, there's never been a better time to take deep breaths.
And honestly, Danica, if I could pin that little statement, is that when you guys give me permission to actually connect and you take those deep breaths, I get to go deeper because I'm getting permission, right? So that's why I have you guys take that deep breath, so that all that's in your mind goes away and you're focusing on just that question. So yeah, we just need to take more breaths.
Speaking of questions, Francesca says, hi, how are you? Will I pass my real estate exam and get hired with a realty office?
Hi, Francesca. Is it Francesca? Francesca. Hi, Francesca. Thank you for your question, sweetie. Give me just 1 second to connect with you, okay? All right, my love. You know this. As soon as I close my eyes, I connect with you, I see the magician in my mind. This is what's super cool with my guides, is they just throw me cards in my head. That card in my head that came is all about your reality, manifesting the things you want. I already feel like you know the information. I already feel like you have studied a lot for it. I don't know if this is your first time taking it, but I feel like this is very familiar to you. So I'm going to answer your question. Yes, you are going to pass the exam, number one. But number two, if you are feeling comfortable with putting a little bit of a rose quartz crystal, maybe in your shirt, your bra, and your shoes, and your socks, whatever. I don't want to come across sounding condescending by all means, but I want you to get out of your head. Okay, you know this. And my guides are telling me that you will create and you will manifest this real estate opportunity before the end of the year, moving into 2021. So there's opportunity for you to make this happen, but don't doubt yourself, okay? So if you put that little stone, even maybe some, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Turquoise, okay, to keep you grounded, keep you solid, keep you comfortable knowing. Just try to get out of your head, because you've got this. You're going to manifest it. You're going to pass. It doesn't matter how high or how low that pass is, you get the pass sign. And I actually see it in green, pass.
So this next question comes from Debbie. She asked, when will the next Facebook Live be? So I think it's a good time to talk about our upcoming events. We're going to be doing another live reading on the 23rd with Psychic Marin. So if you've seen her on our live readings before, make sure you check it out. If you're new to watching these, whether you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, if you like our page on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube, you'll get notified when we have these. We do them every Monday except for the third Monday of the month, which is next Monday, which is when we do our tarot live, which is just as exciting. We sit down with one of our psychics and people ask questions. It's just a regular text post, and she does a one-card tarot pool and provides a quick little explanation of the cards. So it's really quick way to get some answers. It's a lot of fun. We're going to be doing our tarot live with Psychic Scarlett next week on the 16th at 5 p.m. So definitely check that out. We do that on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. So you can submit your questions on all three or whichever one you're most comfortable with. But make sure that if you're watching on Facebook, you like our page. And if you're watching on YouTube, you subscribe so that way you'll always be updated when we have these.
Yeah.
This one comes from Charmine. She says, hello, Teagan. When do you see Jason and I getting back together?
Okay. Charmin. Okay, give me just 1 second, hun. Okay. Sweetie, I connect with you and I feel as if there is either some distance, actual physical distance, or this could be just some kind of a wedge right now, okay? I do feel that he has pulled back, very aloof, observing, really asking himself. I don't know that this is going to happen super quick. I'd rather under promise, over deliver with timing. And I feel as if right now he's kind of trying to get, his wits about him. I feel like his head and his heart aren't in alignment. And I feel like his heart wants to lead one thing, his head wants to go another way. We do this and it's going this way instead of this way. So I'm going to tell you, worst case scenario, it's going to be after the first of the year. I do feel that there will be communication and I do feel that you will be spending time with him, however, in the month of December. But the actual getting back together again, I feel like he needs to take baby steps. Something kind of came in, put the brakes on, it's like, I hear this like squealing in my ear. Like he went from 0 to 60 in 3.2 all the way down to very, very slow. Okay, moving. So I feel like he's just kind of working through some things. So there is still hope for the two of you to get back together again, but that won't be until after the first of the year. Don't be surprised if he reaches out right around the holiday season, whether that's in November and or December, because I feel like you guys pick up the ball moving forward right around the Christmas, the Hanukkah, all those different, times. So just give this time, sweetie. He needs some time to really make it right. When he comes back, he's not going to be half in and half out. It's going to be more consistent steps moving forward. So.
We got another love question, this time from YouTube. Stella says, hey, Teagan, I would like to know if this man that I recently met, his name is Ivan, will we end up in a relationship and how does he feel about me?
Ooh, and I love the little monkey going like this at the bottom. It's so super cool. Okay, Stella, so this person's name is Ivan. All right, sweetie, if you're here listening, go ahead and take those deep breaths. Just give me permission to connect and give me just 1 second, okay? Okay. Interesting. I close my eyes. I get the star. I see a star. The first thing that I see. That's typically have faith, move forward. He might have looked at you as something very bright and very shiny. I mean, that is what we do when we look outside and see that beautiful star. So to answer your question, I ask you, are you Aquarius? Does the star mean anything to you? Because as soon as I connect with his emotions for you, Stella, I get that star. So he could be very focused on himself right now and really following some of his own faith and his path. But as far as how he sees you bright. He sees you comfortable in your skin. There is opportunity for things to kind of to move forward. But I feel as if right now both of you are at a standoff. Like, oh, should I call her first or should I wait for him? Should I call? I feel there's a little bit of like, well, we just went out. Maybe I should wait a couple days here and there. Feel that you are on his mind a lot, and I do sense that there is definitely an interest. This isn't somebody that's going to show up and float away. This is somebody that wants to come in slowly and solidly and get to know you. You know that good old saying Mom always used to say, fall in love with your best friends. The only relationships to have because you're friends before lovers. This guy isn't going to want to go 0 to 60 in 3.2. He's going to want to spend more time with you. But you are something very shiny and something very bright. So he's loving your personality, and obviously is loving the way that you present yourself on the outside. I'm going with the inside of the star because I think that you got an opportunity to kind of show him who you are. So hang in there. This thing will pick up. It's just gonna take him, a little bit of time. But he is interested. So you will continue to hear from him.
So we're gonna switch it up with more of a career question.
That's okay.
But before I get into that, if everyone can do me a favor, we're gonna be live for 45 more minutes, which is a lot of time for us to answer even more questions. So do me a favor, if you are on Facebook, share this to your feed or tag one of your friends, tell them to get in here, put their questions in chat so that they can come in and get their questions answered too.
And I should be holding my pillow that says like, share, and subscribe. I'll bring it to my next Facebook Live.
Yes, I can't wait to see that. There it is. Selena asks, should I publish my books now or later?
Okay. Ooh, I love that creative book writing. That's amazing. Okay, Selena, take those deep breaths for me, sweetie. Just give me a second, okay? Okay. It's interesting because I feel like there was some kind of contract or some kind of opportunity for you to move forward with some kind of publishing in the month of October. And something might have all of a sudden shut down, stopped, quit communication. My guys are saying the next time this thing moves forward for you, dive in, even if that means self-publish, okay? Because I do feel like the ball was moving forward. Something all of a sudden kind of came to a halt and stopped. But then I see the number 10 when I connect with you. I see pentacles in my mind when I connect with you, which 10 is about completion. It is now time for you. I'm going to say now, girl. Do it now. Now is the time. The universe has opened up doors, opened up opportunities. You've been so focused. And you know what? You're going to continue to write books. So let's get the ball rolling for you, girl, because I'm seeing 10s. 10s are about completion. Like literally the story in my mind is you're this little gymnastics person on the floor. You're getting ready to do your floor routine. At the very end of it, you stick it. You get to see all of these signs go 10, 10, 10. So I'm here to say the books that you have so far are at that piece of closure and they're complete. Yes, please do, sweetie. Don't wait any longer. The universe wants you to tell your story or share your creativity and share all this beautiful stuff that's in your mind that you put hand to paper. So whether it's self-published or big time published, please do it now. The universe really is opening doors for you, sweetie. I don't normally get a 10, most, usually get a 9 or something, but I get that 10. So it says it's time, move forward. You've completed and it's time for the next step.
Next question comes from LeAnn over on Facebook. She asks, do you see financial freedom and a purchase of property in my near future?
Okay. I would love to see financial freedom everywhere for everyone, but let's take a peek, LeAnn. Give me just 1 second, okay, sweetie? Okay. It's almost like I hear that around your property. Let's talk a little bit about this property down the road. I do see it in 2021. I do get an M and an A. This could be as soon as March, April, May, or August. My guides show me M and A. So May would be the first M month in 2021. I do sense between now and that time frame, things are going to lighten up for you around your finances. I would love to be able to say that you will be 100% financial free, but I feel that I would rather say that you are going to feel financially liberated, okay? Because you're still going to have debt here and there. But I sense that the remainder of the year, going into the first of the year, something's taking place. You're also, it's like you're jumping on the back of that horse and you're riding off fast into something new, something creative, something that you are super passionate about. So you could be shifting in your career. You could have a new opportunity that's finally presenting itself. It's going to come in fast and furious. When it comes in fast and furious, the financial piece lightens the load, because I do feel that you will be able to qualify and move forward with a purchase of a property, like I said, no later than August of 2021. So things are moving forward, and you're in November, December, you may feel a little stressed because it's the holidays and, buying this and buying that, meals and all of that stuff. But honestly, there is this like liberation I feel for you around your financial freedom. So it's definitely going to be a changer, a game changer for you when this new opportunity presents itself.
Siobhan says, hi, Teagan. Do you see love coming for me soon?
Okay, Siobhan. Give me just 1 second. Okay. It's interesting because I feel somebody that's connected to your heart is oceans away from you right now, or this person that's getting ready to step into your life. Now I hear the number 6. This could be, and this is kind of how I do my timing, because timing is hard. You guys go, oh, it'll be that long. I'm like, well, what's that mean, right? I don't know. So I hear the number 6. So this could be in 6 weeks to 6 months. It technically could be 6 days, okay? If I can be quite honest. I'm going to push it out a little bit because I feel like this person, maybe it lives somewhere else. Maybe they haven't moved closer to you, because I feel like the person that takes your heart is going to be somebody that's close to water. I don't know where you are right now in the world, but I do feel like right now you're focused on you, doing you. You'll have a lot of fun between now and the end of the year, but let's just pretend that my guides are right, and really in 6 months, we'll say 6 months, worst case scenario, it feels like this person had to leave a bad relationship. I feel like this person that you're going to be in a relationship with needed to get some closure somewhere, so they don't come to you needing healing, okay? They do come to you prepared and ready, but I don't feel like they're close to you just yet. I feel like there's distance right now. So I feel like this person will be moving towards you within the next, probably 3 to 4 months moving forward. So I do see love coming for you. I also feel like your heart needs some downtime too, sweetie. You love large. And when you love super big. And you gave your piece to someone, and someone left. And you feel like you're still kind of trying to heal from all that. So trust the universe in this particular situation, because you will be meeting a couple of people between now and then, but the romantic, the deep, the rooted kind of relationship that everybody really wants, max 6 months.
Sorry, they are moving very fast. Just a reminder for everyone, because we are getting a lot of comments from people saying, can I get a reading, or I have a question. If you can ask a question, try to phrase it as specific as possible. And if you are talking about another person, if you can use their name, whether you're talking about, an ex-flame or a significant other, or you're talking about your son or another person, just if you could include their first name, that would be really helpful. Yeah. This one comes from Natasha. She says, hi, anything with me and my ex-boyfriend, Marcus.
Okay. Hi, Natasha. Thanks for your question today, sweetie. Go ahead and take some deep breaths for me if you are still listening and watching. And give me just 1 second. All right. Okay, hon. So Marcus, for me with you, Natasha, I feel like Marcus needed to find himself a little bit. Okay, I feel like maybe the heaviness of the world and career, something around his career or something that he was really hoping for, it's like it ended. And I feel like he got frustrated. And I feel like okay, great way. I love when my guides give me the analogies. It's kind of like when when we go to a carnival, a local, fairground, and we get on that Ferris wheel, okay? Well, some people keep going around and around and around and around. Hey, I'd like to get off sometime soon. I feel like he's kind of caught in a little bit of a cycle around his career. And I feel that this man does care for you, but I also feel like he doesn't have that sense of self-worth right now to be able to really give to the relationship. So I feel like he's kind of going down kind of a new path right now. This is more of a sabbatical for me, for you guys, a little bit of downtime for him to kind of figure out where am I going? What direction am I supposed to be headed? He's getting ready to get off that Ferris wheel. He no longer wants to repeat a cycle, and he's going to start putting one foot in front of the other. So it could take a little bit of time, honey. I don't feel it's the end of your relationship. I'm not specifically getting like timing right now. I'm asking in my brain, give me some time. They're like, it's destiny. He's got to do what he has to do, and then he will find himself back to you. So I don't feel that it's over, hun. In the meantime, I would totally encourage you to enjoy other people until he does, because he's got some work that he needs to do with himself right now. He wants to be a better person in a lot of ways. But most importantly, he wants to feel like he has a sense of self-worth, that he is worthy, that he can, feel comfortable in his own skin before he actually tries to give you a piece of his heart. So this just needs a little bit more time, and it still is destiny. It's in the destiny for you guys. But for some reason, I can't hear a time frame for you on it. I'm sorry. And I don't want to make something up.
So we are getting a lot of questions about love, and we have this really awesome little guide on our blog if you want to check it out. It's a 3-part plan to manifesting love, whether you are trying to manifest romantic love or self-love. it's a great way to just kind of bring that energy into your life. And you know, there's all of these different ways you can do it. You can use an affirmation, you can use a crystal, you can, you know, meditate with a self-love mantra, whatever works best for you. There are all of these really cool techniques that can help you bring that love into your life and really manifest anything. We're having people ask about, you know, financial freedom. There are crystals that can help you manifest money or career success in your life. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Check out our blog. We have all of these great tips that we publish all the time. And if you follow us on Facebook, you'll get them on your feed too.
Yeah. The other one too, I forgot to mention to the one lady that is taking her real estate license, or for anybody for that matter. You know, we were talking a little bit about binaural beats before we went live, Danica. And binaural beats are just a beautiful sound wave. Like you can go on to some kind of social media page, type in binaural, B-I-N-A-U-R-A-L, binaural, like the mind, okay? Type in the word, if you're looking for a job, type in the word manifesting a job. If you're anxious and you need to get rid of some anxiety, type in anxiety with binaural beats. Go to bed at night, listen to these waves. It's scientifically proven to do a lot with our brain, guys, and it's absolutely stunning. So if you're doing all the meditation, you're doing the gratitude 30 days, and you've set up this beautiful altar where you're reminded to love yourself from the minute you walk in the door, and you're doing all this, this is manifestation at its greatest. It really is, because you have so many things flowing and moving, but you turn those on, fall asleep to them, and they raise that vibration. So check them out. They're pretty amazing.
So we are about the halfway mark. So a reminder to get your questions in. Keep commenting your questions. If you have been watching from the beginning and you commented them when we first went live, comment them a couple times because our feed moves really fast. We're taking questions on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you so much to everyone that is tuning in. If this is your first time, thank you so much for watching. If you watch these every single week, thank you so much for coming back and trusting us to provide you with that guidance.
Yes.
We have so many incredible psychics. Teagan is one of them. And if you have follow-up questions after this is over, or you didn't get a chance to have your question answered, please give us a call. Check out our app. You can visit us on the web. We also have this, really cool chat feature that came out that is kind of a nice little way to have a little bit more of a discreet reading. I don't know about you. I'm not really comfortable talking on the phone. I'm a millennial. That's probably why. So the chat reading, I got one done, and it was so nice to not have to have that anxiety of talking with person on the phone. And afterwards, my chat transcript was, emailed to me. So I could go in and those things that the psychic was telling me, I could go in and see those. And she actually provided me with some affirmations. And the wording was so perfect. I'm so glad I didn't have to worry about writing it down. I got it sent to my inbox afterwards. So definitely check that out. And Teagan, just as a refresher, when are you typically on again?
Yes, so I am 9 to noon and 1 to 3 daily. In the morning, sometimes I'm by appointment only or whatever. But yes, you can catch me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Typically Monday through Friday. Every once in a while, it's got to change things up, but for the most part, yeah.
Perfect. And we do these live readings on Facebook and YouTube almost every single Monday. You can tune in. So be sure, if you're on YouTube, you hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, you like and follow us. That way you'll see these every time we go live. We'll be doing another live reading. Let me pull up the date on the 23rd with Psychic Marin. So mark that on your calendars. Next week, we will not have a live reading because we do our tarot lives, which is pretty similar. It's on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. You pop in, you comment with your question, and we'll have Psychic Scarlett on with us next week. She'll be doing one card tarot pools to provide a quick explanation of the card you received and what that means in relation to your question. So that's a really fun way. You don't have to sit around and watch and hope for your question to get answered. You'll get notified if she replies to it. So that's really nice.
Awesome. I want to hit my like button and my heart button right now for you guys. That's awesome. I'm over here going, gosh, I wish I could.
After this, you can. It's fine. Yeah. But thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, if you have follow-up questions or you didn't have a chance to get your question answered after this is over, give us a call or check out our app or check us out on the web. If you are a new customer, we have a promo code that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Live 5 will get you $5 added to certain new customer packages. So you get a little extra bang for your buck. And if you're an existing customer or a new customer, check out our Karma Rewards program. It's a great way to get rewarded for getting those readings and to just get a little bit extra. You get a free birth chart with when you sign up for Karma Rewards, which is kind of a really cool, I don't know if I wasn't super into astrology before I checked out my birth chart. And then, I started seeing I'm like basically a Capricorn everything. And I was like, that makes so much sense. They have a explanation of what exactly that means. And a lot of it just made so much sense to me. So definitely check that out. Check out our Karma Rewards program.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You want to keep going with the cards or keep going with questions? Switch over to cards?
We can, if we can switch over to cards for a little bit. If there's some kind of general questions, card please. We can get some of those answered. Up to you, honey.
I'm down with it. Let's
do it. Let's do some cards for you guys.
So for this one, you can ask a specific question, but you can also just say card please. Or, if you want a card in relation to love or you want a card in relation to your career, just comment below with love card or career card if you want something a little more discreet. So this one comes from Sydney over on YouTube. She says, hi, Teagan. Can I get a card on love?
Hi, Sydney. Thank you, sweetie, for your question. Go ahead and close those eyes. I'm going to flip one for you right now here. All right. Okay, so today I'm actually, hopefully the glare is off there. Let's see if I can get it better for you. This is the Alice in Wonderland deck. Absolutely love it. You have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? That Nine of Pentacles, girl, I'm telling you, it's really very earth-based. It's all about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But when that Nine of Pentacles pops up for me, this is about loving you, doing you, being very independent, being very grounded to your own career. So with this popping up, sweetie, I'm going to say you may be single for a little bit, okay? Because you are in your place, loving you, doing you, and this is just a very, very confident person enjoying their own money, their own thing. This doesn't mean that love won't come for you, but right now you may not be in a relationship because you're focused on you. I'm going to grab you one more card because I really want to see the turnout. And then look at this. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning and can also mean a new job. But for me, we're talking about love. So right now you're focusing on you, doing you. Feeling more comfortable. I like to always say, you do you, boo. This is that card. You do you, boo. This is you focusing on you. With an opportunity, could even be from someone that you may be working with or down the road potentially could have worked with in the past. But there is something coming for you. For right now, I'm going to tell you, probably not until after the first of the year. You'll have fun, but I don't see you diving into anything until right around June, July, August of next year. I feel like right now is the time for you to really blossom in your career. I know you didn't ask about it, but I just had to say because that Nine of Pentacles is blossoming. It's leveling up. It's feeling comfortable in your skin, not needing anybody to take care of you because you can take care of yourself kind of thing. And I want you to kind of roll with that through the end of the year just because of the way that the energy is in the world right now. So love is around the corner for you, sweetie. You're not going to have to wait months and months and months. And it could actually show up as soon as January, February. But you diving into a serious relationship for me would be probably more towards the summer timeframe.
This next question is going to come from Cindy. She says, card, please.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, universe, what does Cindy need to hear today? What information does she need to hear? Queen of Wands, girl, you are all up in that fiery, playful, I'm going to get her done kind of energy. This is the Queen of Wands. She is also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Lots of different ways I can interpret this card. If you are in a relationship, this card can mean it's a very spicy, very attractive, a lot of chemistry kind of energy. Or that's just straight up you right now, Cindy, where people are seeing you as a go-getter, someone who is loving what she's doing, something that you're super passionate about moving forward. And I always like to refer to the Queen of Wands as, if you want something done, go ask the Queen of Wands because she always gets it done. And she's always happy about it. She's a sensual being. She's a creative person. And she is on her game right now. So, girl, I'm going to tell you, you're on your game. You're on your game. Keep doing you. If I don't know. I just keep hearing something very creative coming for you too. So there could even be some type of leveling up around your career too with that queen. Because it's like you've taken charge. You not demand. I don't like that word. You've earned this. You've earned this. Don't let anybody tell you can't be that. You can't be that woman. And your beautiful eyes, your eyes are like focused. I mean, darker hair, darker colored eyes, right here, right there. You are, baby. You got your passion. Ride with it, man. It's like the waves of passion coming through, the waves of creativity coming through, feeling comfortable in your skin. This is not someone who is insecure, this Queen of Wands. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it because you're getting recognized for it.
I saw the black cat on the card and got excited. We have a really awesome blog about the meaning of a black cat sighting.
Yeah.
Definitely check that out.
Oh, you're not going to tell us?
Oh, I don't remember what's on the blog. I have a black cat, so the meaning is a little. I don't know when it's a symbol and when it's just I saw my cat.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely check it out. And if you ever have an animal sighting or a dream that you think has a meaning behind it, check out our blog. We have these really cool meaning of blogs, like a meaning of a hummingbird sighting, the meaning behind dreaming about your ex or dreaming that your significant other is cheating on you. So definitely check out those blogs. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
This next question is going to come over from Karen on YouTube, and we're actually going to drop below in the comments the Black Cat blog, so check that out.
Okay, because I'm curious about it. I mean, I know on that particular Nine of Pentacles card, it's typically that woman, a woman, a Capricorn. Capricorns love animals, by the way. They're very earthy and very into their. So I can see, Danica, I can see you with your cats because you are that Capricorn love. Love animals, by the way. They're very earthy and very into their. So I can.
Oh, sorry. I think it loaded up YouTube on my browser.
Okay. So let's get down to Karen for her new relationship and when. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Karen, take those deep breaths. I'm going to throw a card for you right now. I'm actually going to throw you 2 cards. Okay. I think this is the most beautiful I have seen all day long, girl. And hopefully the glare, I'm going to try to get this glare off. I have got both the Emperor and the Empress. This right here is magic. Karen, if you have had to wait for love, if you have gone in and out of relationships where you're like, why can't I just find that perfect one? I am here to say that your relationship, love, new relationship is coming in. You're going to be dealing with an Aries. Okay, the Emperor, very authoritative figure. You could even be working with this person. You might have even worked with this person in the past. This is someone who likes to take charge, likes to be a leadership, is going to lead in the relationship. But look at you, girl, boom. You are the Empress. The Empress is beautiful. It's Libra and very Taurus energy. But the Empress is Mother Earth. She's grounded. So these two together, this is like somebody just waved a magic wand over your heart. You're going to have a beautiful relationship, my dear. This is coming. I know it's frustrating because you've probably been waiting for a while, but my guides are here. They're actually telling me 3 weeks to 3 months. This man's stepping in. This person is stepping in. I shouldn't assume it's men. I should always be politically correct here. But my point is that you're going to be the nurturer and the person kind of feeding the relationship in so many ways. He will come in very large and in charge and probably kind of trip and fall in love pretty quickly because these 2 cards together are magic for me. So hang in there, girl. 2021 is going to be beautiful. It's going to be a solid relationship. Very solid. Going to have a high level job though. So it could be a little intense when it comes to like work and that kind of stuff. Very programmed for success. So, you'll have a couple of things you'll have to kind of explore with one another, but that ain't nothing compared to what these 2 cards offer together. So I love, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It just is. They go together. They're beautiful.
We have a card from Kendra saying, hi, Teagan. Can I get a card on money?
All right. Let's check it out. Okay, Kendra. 1 second. Show me a card for Kendra, please, around money. Show me clearly what's going on. Hierophant. This is Major Arcana for Taurus. Okay. This is leveling up. Okay. This card is about values. Okay. So you are going to be leveling up around something because either there's going to be some kind of new job offer, a potential promotion, because this is saying that you're really looking at your values, your business ethics, the things that you need. This is also, when it comes to relationships, this card is about taking the next step in the relationship. So for me, when you ask about the money, this is about you saying, I'm ready for it to happen. Things are lining up for you, sweetie. So it's on its way. It's definitely on its way.
Tammy asks for a card on relationships.
All right. Hi, Tammy. Let's just get a good little shuffle here so that I can kind of mix them up a bit, and we will find out. Okay, universe, what does Tammy need to hear today around relationship, please? Oh, something popped out. 8 of Wands. Beautiful card. I like to refer to the 8 of Wands as Cupid's arrows. In this particular deck, the wands are all in little cards, but typically they're flying through the air, which means the divine is on your favor right now around a relationship. I want you to envision almost like Cupid, God, whoever your higher power is, shooting these wands down at you with that arrow, okay? They're in flight. This means that something beautiful and divine is taking place. Now, I also want to tell you, this is about communication. 8 of Wands is also about communication. And I do feel like you potentially could be meeting this person online, okay? On some type of dating website. This person can also be far away and traveling to you, maybe right now if you are in a relationship. I want to give you lots of different ways to look at this card because I don't know your specific question. But I do know that if you are in a relationship, you could have met online and you are getting inundated around emotion and communication. But definitely it's Cupid's arrows pulling back going, the arrows haven't landed on the ground yet. They're still in flight. So there's still a lot that needs to take place before they land. So whenever I see this 8 of Wands, I love it because I feel like it's divine intervention.
So we have another meaning of question that I just want to highlight real quick. Alicia says that she keeps seeing an owl flying around. She was driving in her car and an owl was in the middle of the highway trying to get her attention. She wants to know what it means. So Alicia, we're going to drop down in the comments a blog on the meaning behind an owl sighting. I tell you, we have things on our blog for everything, so check it out.
That's perfect. So I would love, being that they're going to be giving you that information, Alicia, I still would like to just tell you a quick little thing. Owls are about wisdom and they're also about spiritual divinity. I feel like someone that might have crossed over that is trying to communicate with you some form of wisdom. I also feel like you are pulling back a new layer to your own spiritual beginnings. I feel like you could be diving in a lot to like meditation, yoga, these kinds of things. And it's really calling to you. And I feel like that there is loved ones that are trying to get your attention to tell you to stay calm or that they are here to assist. So, I think it's wisdom and I think it's a loved one. And I get a masculine energy to the owl. Okay, so this could be a grandfather, a father figure of some kind. It feels like it's on your father's side. So I'm curious to see how that resonates with what they're about ready to send you. But to me, it's about opening up. The owl can see so much in the dark. I don't know how far it can see, but could you imagine if this universe gave us all the sight of an owl? Like, I feel like this owl is coming in to give you a new sight, a new way to look at things. It's like you're looking through a whole different lens, and it does have something to do with someone who has crossed over that cares for you deeply. That's so cool.
So this one comes from a familiar face. Ashley is asking for a card on love. She wants to know, is the guy I'm talking to now the one for me?
Hi, Ashley. Let's take a peek, sweetie. Give me 1 second to get a little shuffle. Universe, please show me a card for Ashley in regards to a new guy that she's talking to. Just give me a card, please. Okay, I get the Judgment card. Okay. The judgment card for me is really about, you may keep moving along. I feel like he might have some kind of judgment call to make. I feel like there could be maybe a lot of things going on in his mind that he's not quite ready to be all in. I would take this as the gavel hasn't come down yet and said, all right, let's do this. Let's be exclusive. I feel like the talking right now is he's comfortable with that piece of it right now. Okay. But eventually there'll be some kind of a judgment call moving forward. But I wouldn't push him because I do feel like right now, not that I'm suggesting that you would by all means, but I feel like he will just eventually make the decision when he has to. I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into this person and you're getting tiny little bits and pieces. It's like, here's another analogy. It's like, You know, it's like when someone, it's like somebody's, you're starving, you're ready for that cookie, but all you're getting is the crumb. I feel like you're going to continue to probably get tiny little bits from this guy. I don't know if he's your forever. I'm not prepared to say that at this time because I feel like he's got a lot of things from his past that he needs to make a judgment call on. And I also feel like he's not quite ready to give all, but he is giving you a little bit more each time. So I say let's see what it looks like towards, you know, the next 3 to 4 months, because I do feel like he'll be around.
And just because we've been getting a lot of questions about this, if you are in a situation where you're not really sure if someone is the one, or you know, if you should move on or stay in the relationship, we have this really cool quiz on our blog. I know I keep talking about our blog. It's an incredibly helpful place for me.
Yes.
But it's a great way for you to, you know, take a quiz and see if you're, you know, in a relationship that you want to pursue. So definitely check that out. And I know Ashley has also been asking about, you know, tarot readings and becoming a tarot reader. Do you have any tips you can give her?
You know, oh my gosh. Well, first of all, you know, these babies, like once you dive in, you're just going to see so many beautiful things in tarot. Okay. So I would encourage you to jump on any kind of social media where you just type in, you know, teach me tarot. I would encourage you to get a nice deck that you can just spend some time. Literally, whenever I get a new deck, it comes home, I get so excited. I hold it, touch it. I'm surprised I don't kiss it. I love it so much. I put crystals all around it. I cleanse it. And it's so much information that you're continually learning with tarot. It's always going to be, there's so many ways to analyze each card with each question. So I would encourage you to watch people actually do tarot readings. Maybe go and see Teach Me Tarot 101 on YouTube or something like that, or wherever you happen to go, and just start diving in, because it's really a lifelong education. There's so much to it. So, and I love to hear that because, yeah, I love these.
And the cards are always so beautiful. We had a long conversation earlier about just once you start buying cards and then you see that there are other cards that are also beautiful, so you buy more cards.
Yes.
And,
like baseball cards back in the day as a kid. Like, hey, you want to trade? But yes, girl, go do it. Go enjoy tarot. You'll dive in and really enjoy just using the creativity and the stories that come up within your mind. And it's a great way to also build your intuition, because you guys, we all have it. We all have it. It's just a matter of using that muscle. And tarot cards will teach you how to use that muscle and how to build and trust in your own. So I'm all for it, girl.
Mm-hmm. And even there are things that you might not even think about, like how you phrase your question in a tarot reading. So I'll actually drop another link in the comments. We have a great blog on how to phrase your question before a tarot reading, which is, you know, helpful whether you're doing a reading for yourself or if you're, you know, giving us a call to get a reading, or you're tuning into our Facebook Lives and asking for a card. So definitely check that out. Speaking of cards, Nav over on YouTube says, "Hello, Teagan. When will Amon contact me? I really miss him."
All right. Hi, Nav. Thank you for your question today, sweetie. Give me just 1 second. We're going to throw you a card, okay? I get the Hierophant. So that Hierophant for me is super focused. It's almost kind of like right now, Amon may have blinders on. He's not looking at things right now with the heart space. He could be super focused. You know, that Hierophant is kind of very Pope-like in the traditional tarot, okay? So they have values. They have all these beautiful, deep beliefs. I feel like he's seeking something right now. I feel like he's asking the question to his higher self. So I do feel that there is a reach out. I feel like he even tried to reach out, or something might have gone sour around some kind of communication, and there's a little bit of egg on his face, or there's a little bit of shame that he's feeling. So I'm asking my guides, you know, give me a time frame, and I get 40 to 45 days. Within 45 to 45 days from now, okay? Because he's looking at his own personal values. He might have, you know, pulled back for reasons that just you didn't understand. And it's like he's receiving his own clarity. He's receiving his own information from his own spiritual kind of connection. So I feel like, no disrespect when I say this, but I feel like there's a piece of his heart that's growing up, understanding. So I feel like he'll be back for something more serious. He just needs a little bit more time to get right with himself, most importantly.
So we have 12 minutes So make sure you keep commenting with your questions. Tag your friends. Tell them they need to get in here because we're only going to be live for another 10 minutes. Yeah. And that's a lot of time to pull some cards. Whether this is your first time watching or you tune in every week, thank you so much for joining us. This is Psychic Teagan. She is absolutely incredible. She has so much light and joy and is just such a blast to have on. But if you have more questions after this is over, or you didn't get your question answered, but you still want to chat, give us a call, download our app, visit us on the web at californiapsychics.com. If you're watching and you want to learn more about Psychic Teagan, if you go to the video description, you can click to read her bio and also get into her callback queue if you want to get a reading. And, check out our chat feature online if you're not super comfortable with talking on phone. It's a really great, discreet way to get a reading. You get your chats. I can talk. It's Mercury retrograde, guys.
I know it.
So definitely just check it out. You can get a reading. If you're a new customer, we have this promo code LIVE5. You've seen it scrolling down at the bottom. It's going to give you $5 added to certain new customer packages. So a little bit of extra time with that you want to talk with. But while you're on our website or visiting our app, make sure you sign up for our Karma Rewards program. It's a great way to just kind of get a little bit extra. When you sign up, you're going to get your free birth chart, which has so much valuable information. It'll tell you so many cool things, and then that way, you'll be able to learn. You act this way because you're a Capricorn Venus. You never know.
Right.
So definitely check that out. And Psychic Teagan, remind me what times you're online again?
I will be on tomorrow at 9 to noon, 1 to 3, and that's typically Tuesday through Friday. Sometimes Monday not as long, but Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 3, with a little hour in there for lunch.
So give her a call. If you're not sure where to look, go to the video description on Facebook or on YouTube, depending on where you're watching from, and you'll be able to click in to read her bio. Just a quick note, the times you listed are Pacific, correct?
Mountain.
Okay, perfect. All right. Are you ready for some more questions?
Yeah. Do you want to rapid fire and see what we can do in 9 minutes?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Let's do it. I'm going to go fast and quick, but let's just do it.
All right.
Felicia, you're up. Career card. The star. Have hope. Do what you believe in. Move forward with it. The star shows up and it means you are capable. It's in the cards, literally. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. It is in the cards. The star just showed up, sweetie. That's your career. You things are getting shinier, moving forward. I'm going to go rapid, girl. I mean, serious.
All right.
Love card. Love card for Robin regarding John. Give me 1 second, Robin. What do you need to hear? Okay, the moon. He's going through some healing and even dealing maybe with his own intuition. There might have been some things behind the scenes that needed to kind of come to fruition in order for him to heal. So it could also be dealing with a Pisces, but the moon is about, I'm going to take it as healing right now. So John just needs to heal. He will step into his intuition, and I do feel that there'll be communication at least based on that. Career, Patrick. All right. All right, what does Patrick need to hear today? Show me clearly, please. What does Patrick need to hear? The High Priestess. Okay, around your career right now, I will tell you to pull back a little bit, observe a little bit. Don't jump before you think about things. This High Priestess is someone who's extremely intuitive. You want to know something about somebody or something? The High Priestess knows it all. So I'm here to say, don't jump fast, don't jump quick. Pull back, observe, and allow the observation to take place. You're already going to know if you're supposed to leave or if you're supposed to stay or if you're supposed to take on this job or you're supposed to leave the other one. So that's what I will say with you for your career. Do you see me meeting my husband next year? All right. Sveta, give me 1 second. Card for Sveta, please. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. This card says to me that I feel like you already know this person. I don't know why. I feel like there's some kind of connection around your career with this person. What's the 05-1890? Is that the birth date maybe she's asking?
Yeah, I think her birthday.
Okay. So I am going to tell you, you're probably going to meet this person now. Pentacles are all earth-based, so they're Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm going to tell you you're probably going to meet this person in the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn season. So it'll probably be this time next year, right around August, September, October. But I also feel like it's somebody who's going to feel very, very comfortable and very, very successful in business. So give it time because it's going to be a sweet one coming.
Another love one.
Coco. All right. Love card for Coco, please. 7 of Wands. Somebody's making you feel a little bit standoffish, stand backish, maybe even a little bit guarded. Maybe you're even trying to stand up for yourself right now or stick up for yourself. See all these wands kind of coming at you like, whoa, slow down. So right now for me, love feels a little bit difficult. It's like forcing the round peg into a square hole. And I get it. If you're even in the dating scene, how does one do that with the way our world is right now? So you probably could be getting a little bit frustrated. Okay, universe, sure, I'm ready for somebody that comes in kind of slow. So for right now, we're probably going to just kind of be doing you for a little bit because it's almost like love is making you like stand back a little bit, a little guarded. Okay. Card, please. Okay. Is that Kari or Carrie?
I'm not sure. I think Carrie.
Okay. Carrie, let's get you a card for love. And let's, oh. 4 of Swords. Okay. So for me around the heart space, this does represent a little bit of disappointment, but it also represents mind chatter, okay? This card is telling me right now that this is the 4 of Swords. So this is all about resting, shut her down, go inward, listen, take some time. Like it feels like something might have already happened. You guys might have gotten into some kind of an argument. There's some disappointment. It's not over though. It's not over. This just says it's time to just pull back a little bit, observe, and get right with your own emotions. Don't worry about what happened yesterday, right? Worry about what's really clearly going to be right here in front of you. So there could be a little bit of a wedge right now. If you are seeing someone, it's not something that I feel is devastating, but right now for me, for you, Kari, it's about downtime. Career. All right, Pat. Can you give me a card, please, for Pat around her career? Universe, show me clearly. Ooh, we just got a flipper there. 6 of Pentacles. Opportunity coming up for you that's quite generous, my dear. Something where you feel that not only are you able to give, but you are also receiving in this career. The 6 of Pentacles, remember, like 5s are all about choices and conflict. And when we put that 6 up there, it's stability, okay? It's moving forward. So there's some kind of movement. There's something that you're going to be celebrating around your career, okay? With that 6 of Pentacles could mean that you're actually getting a new job and or a new promotion. That's quite rewarding and generous when it comes to the income. Beautiful card for you, Pat.
I just love seeing all of the Alice in Wonderland theme.
Love regarding Sean. Okay, Tisha, let's ask. Universe, what does Tisha need to hear regarding Sean? Show me clearly, please. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's just doing him right now. It could be you just doing you, or it could be him just doing you. Or it could be him just doing him and you just doing you. I can't talk now. That 9 of Pentacles is probably right now a little bit on more of the single side, okay? And honestly, you guys, I don't want you to get upset when you see this card because right now it's really hard to date. I mean, how do we go out, meet people and restaurants and things like that? So you're probably feeling a little bit more single right now because maybe this person isn't giving you, what you're looking for. And it could also mean that they're just really focused on their career and focused on them right now, achieving something. So this isn't a bad card. It doesn't always mean that it's single, but it could just mean that with the pandemic, with all that's going on in the world, with the masks and all of that stuff, you really don't have an opportunity to see each other. So you may be feeling a little bit like, I feel like I'm single. It'll work itself out. That's all about self-confidence and self-worth. You guys will work through that. Okay, Christian Johnson. All right, love reading. Let's get a card for Christian. Judgment card. Okay. For me, I feel like you may be quandering back and forth whether or not you are wanting to either stay with the person that you're still in, or this could be about a new person stepping into your life and you're trying to make some kind of a judgment call, okay? This is also about sometimes saying, okay, you've put in all the work that you can and now it's time to either politely bow out. You get to decide what that judgment means. But this is like the universe saying, okay, we're going to liberate this person. It's like the angels come down, and your soul just kind of pops up because you're freed from something, okay? You could also have been dealing with some difficulties in the relationship that was causing you to just maybe surrender for a little bit. So I feel like you're getting ready to make some kind of judgment call around your heart space, whether it's to leave or to go or to move on. You get to decide with that beautiful card.
I think we have time for one more.
Okay. Deanna. Okay, Deanne. Love card, please, for Deanne. Does she need to hear today? Man, the Nine of Pentacles again. See, I think everybody that are in relationships right now are feeling like, geez, I feel like I'm so alone. I never get to see my partner anymore. We can't go to the restaurants. We can't do this. We can't do that. I am going to pull you one more card because I feel like maybe I didn't shuffle very good. But I think there's definitely some meaning there to it as well. But I'm going to pull one more card for you, Deanne, because it was just, okay, and that one flipped out. And there's the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's like people are getting frustrated because they can't, they're not able to go and actually enjoy people, whether it's at a restaurant, go to a movie, or, you know, whatever. And it feels like right now there's a lot of resistance around love and a lot, you know, and how to get it, how to find it with our world today. So I do feel like right now you're also standing up for yourself around love. Okay. You could be feeling very independent, kind of wanting to make some of your own decisions right now around the idea of love, because somebody might have put you just on, you know, the back burner, or just made you just kind of back up, slow down a little bit. But this is a beautiful card about self, okay? You loving yourself, and you have all that you need right now.
Well, that is our hour. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in. Thank you so much, Teagan, for joining us again. It is always such a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you so much. I love doing this, and it's so much fun to just be here and help out in any way that we can.
Mm-hmm. And if you have any follow-up questions or you didn't get your question answered, please do not hesitate to give us a call. Check us out on the web at californiapsychics.com. Download our app. You can find it in the Apple App Store, the Android App Store. And, you know, you can add the promo code LIVE5. It'll give you $5 added to certain new customer packages. And while you're there, make sure you check out our Karma Rewards program. I know I keep plugging it, but I honestly love it. I think it has so much value. Yeah, so thank you so much, everyone. As we go into the holidays, I know we talked about this earlier, but make sure that you're focusing on yourself and, you know, just taking some time to just be grateful for what you have. I'm grateful to have Psychic Teagan on.
Oh, thank you so much, you guys. We will see you in a week or in a month. I will be back in the month of December sometime. Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, I would love to hear from you guys. Jump on in, and I would love to chat or on the phone readings. So let's make some magic, man. Let's get some answers.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.